Hi, welcome to Mama D's Kitchen. We are currently in Dallas, Texas, and it is February, and it is snowy, yes, snowy, and cold, like what, Dave? 5 degrees, 10 degrees outside?
Yes,
it's
it's
really
wrong.
cold. So tonight is a perfect night for us to cook a soup. And one of our favorite soups that we like to cook is loaded baked potato soup. But tonight we're going to do it with Thrive products. So what we have here, as you can see, I've got them all measured out to make it easier. But we have Thrive potatoes, we have Thrive chopped onions, Thrive celery, Thrive seasonings, which is these two, Chef's Choice and Italian seasoning, Thrive green onions, cream, sour cream, bechamel sauce, which is one of Thrive's sauces, which is really good, Thrive reconstituted or refresh cheese, and then I have garlic, butter, and bacon. Because if you think about baked potato soup, what do you put in it? Or even just a baked potato, you put butter and sour cream and bacon and chives and cheese and all those yummy things. So what we're going to do is we're going to make soup tonight, and I want you to come along and join us. So Dave, I'm going to go ahead and get some things started over here. As you can see, I have my ingredients all laid out. We're going to get our pan warming up. And once that's warmed up just a little bit, we're going to start with getting the butter in there. Then we're going to add some garlic. And once the garlic butter starts melting, let's get that going here. We're going to add garlic, and we're going to add the bacon, and we're going to just kind of have that sizzling and coming together, the flavors all in one. See, we've added the water to this and we're simmering this, but now we're going to go ahead and add some extra things. So we're going to add our seasonings to it. Again, this is Chef's Choice and the Thrive Italian seasoning blend. And I'm going to add, put this one down and grab my whisk. I'm going to slowly bring in the bechamel sauce, and this gives it a creamy white milky texture, which is wonderful. Just gives it, and it starts thickening up a little bit. Look at that, Dave.
Doesn't take long at all.
No, it doesn't. We want to make sure we get all that sauce mixed up in there really good. Let it keep cooking. Now you can see these celery pieces aren't real small, tiny little pieces, which is what I like. I like to have the crunch and the texture of the soup. Now we're also going to go ahead and we're just going to add a little bit of cream, heavy cream to it, to give it that extra creaminess. Look at that. Look how that's just thickening up. Okay? That is some yummy stuff. It's got bacon and garlic and butter and celery and onions and potatoes and ooh, yum. So now what we're going to add is, grab this over here. We're going to add our cheese. Now again, this is Thrive Refresh cheese, and I'm going to add part of it, not quite all of it, because I want to be able to put a little bit on top as a garnishment. Look at that. Yum. We're going to add sour cream to it. And again, you want to be careful with your milk products when you're adding them, because you don't want them to burn or, you know, curdle or anything like that. But look at that.
How many does this make it?
This makes 6 servings is what it's supposed to make.
Maybe hefty serving.
Look at that, Dave. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of salt. Not a lot. Add a little bit of pepper. Now I like tri-pepper, so tri-color. So there's 3 different types, 3 different colors of pepper. acorns into one grinder. Can you smell that, Dave?
Yes, I can. I'm ready.
Okay, I'm going to let that simmer for just a minute. Now this ingredient here, you can add, I believe it's Cholula or Tabasco or whatever. This is what I happen to have on hand. So we're going to add not very much, just a little bit to give it a little bit of kick. Take it up a notch. You don't want it spicy. You just want to give it some extra.
Oh, I bet some people are saying, yes, I do.
Yeah, there are people that like it spicy, and so that's why you can set that on the table and just do that separately. Look at that. That is yummy in a pan. Yum, yum. All right, Dave, I'm going to set our plates right here. Now, another recipe that I'm going to bring to you guys in the very near future is homemade sourdough bread. Yum. So let's go ahead and I'm going to set this right here so I can set this yummy pan. Ooh. Grab that there so I don't burn my hand. Look at that soup, Dave. Look at that.
And that's all cooked in just those few minutes.
That's all cooked in those few minutes.
Now, we did shut off the camera for a moment while the water heated up, but other than that, you've seen most of that. And usually we use hotter water.
Wow, look at that, Dave. So now we're going to add a little bit of cheese. Oh, let's just add the extra to it. I'm going to add some Thrive green onions to the top, a little bit more bacon. And there's your dinner. 20 minutes, 30 minutes tops, and you've got a wonderful, delicious soup. I didn't chop, dice, pull out of the refrigerator any of the vegetables. They're all Thrive products. They're wonderful. And I find myself thinking, what am I going to cook for dinner tonight? And I go to my pantry instead of the grocery store. Let me give this a little bit of sample here, Dave, if that's okay. Oh, wow.
Just like Mama used to make?
Just like my mom used to make. Wonderful. Thank you guys for joining me in the kitchen. I hope you'll come back and join us again. In the meantime, please look below in the links and you'll find the link to this recipe. You can also find it on Thrive Life's website. In the meantime, we're going to go enjoy some wonderful baked potato soup. You guys keep looking up until we see you next time.
Stay warm.
Stay warm.